Hi, everybody. I'm here with Lauren on my team, and we've been getting a lot of questions about how we are doing virtual tours on listings. And so we wanted to walk you through a little bit of a role play. We're getting a little crazy, thinking outside of the box here. Like all of you, trying to figure out what's the best way to sell stuff during SIP and while being safe and responsible. So we've been trying to do everything we can to think outside of the box and want to invite you guys on a little journey with us to show you what we're doing so that you can recommend it to buyers and feel comfortable with the process of either scheduling an appointment with your buyer or sending your buyer to schedule an appointment for a virtual open house with us. So with that, we're going to jump into a bit of a role play. Hey, Lauren.
Hi. So Ruth, I love your listing at 661 Shotwell, and I'm really excited to kind of think through the next steps, move forward with it. What are you guys doing in terms, given shelter in place, what are you doing to market properties and to get buyers to learn more about it?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you asked. So we have developed a process using something, is it Calendly? Is that what we're using? Calendly. So we have on MLS, we have links to Calendly where you guys can sign up, or your buyers can sign up for 30-minute increments. And we have shot the property in 3D, and not just the sexy part of the property. So we've really tried to think through it, and we've shot the exterior and the garage and the water heater and all of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So that way, if you guys are to sign up for something, I can be home, you can be home, and basically we're gonna jump on a Zoom call like this one, and let me show you a little bit of how that's gonna look.
Cool.
So I'm going to share my screen.
So it looks like you have the virtual tour or the 3D Matterport on your website too, but this is on top of that. Is that correct?
Yes. So you can take a tour on your own through the Matterport. But what we've been able to do by having clients sign up is have the listing agent available to answer questions and just talk through some of the things or the features or the selling points of the house that maybe the buyer would be stumped on, and just walk through. So for example, we've set up so this particular property, 661 Shotwell, it has a whole layer underneath of it that is not warranted. And it can be a little bit hard to understand in the picture what's going on. And not everyone likes to use 3D tours or finds them easy. So this is cool. This is a quote by Rumi that the husband had, put on the stairs for his wife, which I thought was absolutely beautiful. So this is as we enter the home. You can take an immediate left to go into the dining room here. Whoa. The dining room. So you can see in the 3D tour, you can see the ceilings, you can see the corners. But like in this one, for example, one of the things that's a little bit tricky about this home is how do you get outside? So I can show you just by walking you through here. So this is the lovely updated kitchen that my clients updated, and check this out. You can see inside of the cabinets. So we've taken the time and care to shoot inside of cabinets, inside of closets. So that way you could see that. So in the event that your clients do not want to come to the house, we would like for them to experience as much of the house as possible without going. Sorry, I'm supposed to be talking to you, Lauren. I got out of my role play. So we're walking down the stairs. So Lauren, my buyer. So Lauren, as we walk down the stairs, so this is how you get to the unwarranted space. So you come down
here, it's just shared.
Yes. Okay. So this space underneath the deck, half of it belongs to the next door neighbor. So this particular condo is special in that it's detached. It's like a townhome. And then it does have this hole, so you can see the storage. So we're going to show you everything, right? You can see all the pipes. You can see the washer and dryer. So we're not trying to hide anything or make anything, you know, only show you the most beautiful stuff. It's like, let's let you experience every single inch of the property. So this is an unwarranted space. I think the ceilings are about 7.5 feet. And you know, my clients actually use this for storage, but after we staged it, they were like, oh my gosh, why didn't we ever use that as a really cool man cave? So it really did turn out to be a nice space where, you know, if you're short on space, having this extra spot for a pool table or ping pong table or a little extra space just to hang out and, you know, get away from your kids for a minute is super nice. And then, you know, you can walk out here, you can see exactly how the property, well, can I walk out there? I might not be able to walk out there. I guess not. We've tried, but we're not perfect. Let's see. Yeah, so here's the yard, which is again, not one that we would normally photograph, but you know, if you're buying a house and you're there, you actually do want to see the whole house, right? And so even with the, walk in there, with the way that the photographers were shooting these initially, they didn't want to shoot the space. They didn't want to shoot the exterior space. They only wanted to shoot the interior space. They didn't want to shoot the not, you know, everything that was not sexy. And we felt like you guys really needed to see the whole exterior and the whole thing. So we've definitely tried to help you do that. So that's a little bit about our process.
I can just schedule through MLS a 30-minute slot with you. And then after we did that, if I'm really serious about the property and thinking about putting an offer in, obviously I don't feel like this is probably enough to do justice what I need in order to buy a house of this price.
Sure.
So, you know, what measures are in place in case at the end of the day, I really do need to see the property in person before submitting an offer?
That's a great question. So, you know, San Francisco Association of Realtors, along with, you know, San Francisco with their SIP ordinances, have laid out a lot of different rules that have to be followed in order to show properties. Really, they want us showing properties virtually, if at all possible. So that's why we're really trying to have all of these options and, you know, be able to show you as much as possible. But if in the end you feel that you need to see it in order to buy it, then there are some things that you need to sign that show that you understand all of the social distancing regulations that are out there, and also that you're not sick. There's different little waivers and disclosures in there that you need to sign. We want you to have viewed all of the disclosure package. We would like to have a pre-approval letter from you as well. And once we have all of those items signed, then your agent can set up a time to bring you over and show the house. So we can only have 2 people from the same family and 1 agent in the house at any given time. So we're limiting that. And then once you come to the property, we do have gloves on site. We ask that you bring your own mask. We have soap, we have towels. So, you know, there's everything will be laid out in there in terms of the things that you need to follow. And I'm sure that you're aware of all of those things already, but we can set it up so that you can have a safe showing as long as you follow that procedure.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time today. And you guys, we would love to have you sign up for some of our virtual tours. I'm setting aside about 10 hours a week to do these virtual tours for various listings that we have. So we're sending out multiple emails a week where you can sign up. It's also on MLS. And if you guys need anything, you know where to find me. Call us, email us. We want to work with you. We'd love to work with you on a deal. And if we can help you in any way at all, feel free to reach out. We always love to collaborate with other agents. Thanks so much.